Hey guys, so I'm out this week as you know, but an opportunity to share a story with you came up at the end of last week, and I wanted to make sure that I had an opportunity to communicate this with you because I think it's very, very important. We talked in our kickoff meeting about how we improve our business, and this is a really good example. And first, I want to thank Dave for helping me do a little video on really short notice on Friday of last week. I'm going to leave the names out of this story because I can't afford for this to get out in the marketplace, at least not by our doing. It will get out, but we're not going to be the ones that get it out. And it starts so with a seller in our building, working with an agency on an account, and really not doing as well as we thought we should do. And that went on for a while until finally the seller took the initiative to try to find the actual owner of the business. The owner was not located in Louisville, but the seller managed to find the owner, and this is middle part of last year, and get the gentleman on the phone and have a conversation with him, and really said, look, I'm presenting lots of different ideas to your agency, and I'm really not getting anywhere, and I'm just wondering, what am I doing wrong? What am I not providing them that you would really like to see for your business? And the man's response was, I haven't seen any of that. So that was an eye-opener. Not necessarily for me, because I'm fairly cynical when it comes to advertising agencies, but for this particular seller, a bit of an eye-opener. And so he struck up a bit of a relationship by phone with this out-of-town owner of this business. And they communicated back and forth, and the 2019 Avail came out sometime in the fall, and we put the request together, the seller did, for the agency, and the agency said, we're only going to use one group. We've got to give all the money to one group. And previously they've been taking this money and spreading it all over the place, and it's been just a pretty good budget, just diluted. And so we submitted our plan to the agency, but we also submitted it to the owner because he told us he hadn't been seeing our stuff. Well, several weeks go by, and just last week, the owner calls our representative here in the building and says, here's what happened. They recommended Alpha 100% and said they were the only ones that submitted. Well, obviously he knows they were not the only ones to submit because he had our submission. So what's probably going to happen is that agency's probably going to get fired. A media buyer might get fired. We're going to get the business. And the guy goes so far as to say, my big problem is I don't really need them to buy the media, but they were doing my digital. Who's going to do my digital? Guess who's going to do their digital? Why am I on video in the middle of vacation telling you this? Because the agency is not the client. They think they are, but if you ask the senior reps in this building, they can give you any number of accounts that have had handfuls of agencies over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. They come and go. We're still here. They're still here, but the agencies, they transfer in, they transfer out. We have to get to the people who really write the check, and that's not anybody at the advertising agency. Okay, that's an owner. And for every account you're working with an agency, there's an owner somewhere. There's a business owner somewhere. We got to get to those people. So my hat's off to the seller. Eventually this will probably all come out, but for right now we need to let this business owner do whatever it is he's going to do with his relationship with the agency. But either way, we're going to be getting more money from this account because we went and found the owner, and now we're going to open up a digital pot of money and do a better job for him, frankly, than anybody collectively has been doing with the way it was being bought before. So, lesson for everybody, hats off to the person involved, and let's make that a habit. Thanks.